Why did I fire my employee for getting a second job? I'm 41. I own a small graphic design firm. 8 employees. One of them, Tyler, is 26. Good designer. Been with me 3 years. 2 months ago, Tyler asked for a raise. Said his rent went up 40%. That he's struggling. I said, I can't afford raises right now. Business is tight. I'm barely paying myself. He said he understands. Didn't push it. A week later, I noticed Tyler looked exhausted, falling asleep at his desk, missing morning meetings. I asked if everything was okay. He said he got a second job, working overnight warehouse shifts. 11 p.m. to 7 a.m., then coming here at 9 a.m. I said that's not sustainable, that he needs sleep. He said he needs money more than sleep, that his rent went from $1,200 to $1,680, that he can't afford it on his salary here. I said, I'm sorry, but he can't work here if he's too tired to function. He said he'd manage, that he needs both jobs. His performance dropped immediately. Missing deadlines, making mistakes in client work, falling asleep in meetings. I had to redo his work, apologize to clients, cover for him constantly. I gave him a warning, said his performance is unacceptable, that he needs to choose this job or the warehouse job. He said he can't choose, that he needs both incomes to survive. I said that he needs to figure out how to do both without his performance suffering. He said he's trying, that he's exhausted, but he's trying. 2 weeks later, he missed a major deadline, cost us a $15,000 client. I gave him a final warning, said if it happens again, he's fired. He said I'm punishing him for being poor, that he's working 2 jobs because I won't pay him enough. I said I'm not punishing him. I'm holding him to the same standard as everyone else. He said the standard is impossible when you're working 16-hour days. Last week, he fell asleep during a client presentation. The client walked out. I fired him. Said I can't keep someone who's costing me clients. He said I'm firing him for trying to survive, that his rent is $1,680 and I only pay him $3,200 a month, that he has no choice but to work 2 jobs. I said that's not my problem, that I pay market rate, that I can't afford more. He said market rate isn't a living wage, that I'm part of the problem. I said I'm running a business, not a charity, that if he can't do the job, someone else will. He said no one can do the job on the wages I pay, that everyone is struggling. I looked at my other employees. 3 of them have second jobs. I didn't know. They're just better at hiding it, better at functioning on no sleep. Tyler posted on social media, said I fired him for being poor, that I pay poverty wages and then punish employees for trying to survive. Comments flooded in. People calling me exploitative, saying I should pay living wages, that I'm the problem with capitalism. My clients saw it. 2 of them called, asked if it's true that I underpay my staff. I said I pay market rate, that I can't afford more. They said maybe I should raise my prices, pay my employees better. I said if I raise prices, I'll lose clients. They said if I don't pay living wages, I'll lose employees. Tyler filed for unemployment, listed reason as fired for having a second job to afford rent. I'm fighting it, saying he was fired for performance issues, not for having a second job. But the truth is, the performance issues were because of the second job, which he needed because I don't pay enough. Comment YTA if I should have paid him more. Comment NTA if I was right to fire him. What would you do?